Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a real simple dish. It's sausage and green beans, which sounds good to me. Green beans sounds good to me anytime. But you can use kielbasa sausage, or you can use smoked sausage. So I'm going to take 1.5 pounds of sausage, and I'm going to take 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to take my water and I'm going to put it in my pan and get it done. Now the excuse me, the oven's supposed to be preheating at 400 degrees. Now I'm going to cut my sausage, and now I am going to be using 2 pints of green beans. I'm using my home canned green beans. I don't know why I would want to go out and buy any since I've got my home canned ones. So we're going to use those. And you're supposed to use 1 cup of onions chopped up. I'll let my pan get hot before I put this in it. I guess I should have had it heating before now, but I didn't. We're going to use the little potatoes. We're going to cut them up and put them in with it. I had an uncle that lived in Kentucky, and every time the gardens were on, he would always get the little bitty potatoes, and he'd save them, and then when someone went down, he'd always send those back to me. I always thought that was so sweet of him. I was down there one time and he had them, and I said, "Oh, can I have some of them?" I said, "That's my favorite ones." I said, "I use those in cooking so often." And he remembered it, because from then on I got them. So I was so happy with those. And you know, they charge so much for them. I think I paid as much for those as I did my 10-pound of potatoes. I'm just going to put these on and let them brown. So get those browned real good. This is just a nice hearty meal. Nothing hard about it, and it's just so easy to make and so good. I'm not going to let that little piece go to waste. Okay, I'm going to take my potatoes and cut them up. If I could have got small ones, I wouldn't have had to cut them. But if you don't get small ones, you need to slice them. So I didn't get small ones. It's starting to get warm. I'm so glad. I just want to get out in the yard so bad. Get out and make my flower beds. Ouch. That's not a good thing to do. Not with that knife. A friend the other day said she had some herbs that is already up and ready to use. I don't. Okay. And then take 3 garlics. I think my husband's going to have to clean me another garlic. I'm going to use all those because they're little. And I love my garlic. I know a lot of people are starting to plant some of their garden right now. I think Greg's got some things that are up already, but he's in Tennessee. He's not here where I'm at. I better check that and make sure it's not burning. No, it's not. I just want it to get a little bit of brown on it. Put that right there, because what I'm going to do now is I take my onion and I'm going to cut it up because we're going to put this in the bag. And then we're going to get all of it mixed together. Now I'm going to have all the recipe posted down below, and you'll be able to get it all there, because I know I'm not saying everything that I'm doing, but yep, it's ready to turn over. And also, if it doesn't have enough water when you get ready to turn it over, you can add a little bit more to it. Oh, that smells really good. Add just a little bit more water to it so I can get my onion done and get it in there. But I did, as I was saying, I'm going to have everything posted down below. And if you have any questions, just let us know. And I know you're going to love this dish. It's so simple to make. I get scared on that last piece. Okay. I was thinking about something last night. I was watching a TV program, and I got thinking about this little girl. She's not little anymore. She's probably, well, she's married now. But she was, I think 4, maybe 5 years old. She was in our church. She's the cutest little girl. And, oh, she was just adorable. But I asked her dad, it was on Sunday after church. They went home, and everybody went home, so, but my husband and I were going to go to the root beer stand down in a little town right down next to us, and they just put in a new root beer stand. And for us to get a root beer stand, that was big because we didn't get much. Now that is done. So I'm going to take it up so it gets cool a little bit. See how nice and brown that is. Well, that one's nice and brown because it's on the floor. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to put all of this stuff that I got here, starting with our potatoes, we're going to put in a bag. Here. I wonder how many of these I'll get on the floor. There. Well, I made it. I don't know why, but it's hot in here today. Excuse me. And then, after I put my potatoes in there, I'm going to put my garlic, my onion, in there. Okay. And then I am going to put, I think it's a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 1/4 cup of butter, and then pepper, red pepper, just maybe a 1/2 teaspoon. I don't know how much red pepper y'all like. That should be about a 1/2 teaspoon. And then your favorite seasoning, salt, seasoning. And I love the Magic, and it's salt-free, and I love that. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to get rid of this and the knife. I'm going to shake it up real good. I was starting to tell you about going to the root beer stand. I said, well, I want to go. I said, you know what we should do? We should go over and get the little girls and take them down there. And my husband said, that'd be fun. They're so cute and so sweet. And I said, let's go get them. So we went over and we asked the pastor, can we borrow your girls? And he said, you want to borrow my girls? I said, yeah. I said, we want to go down through your stand and we want to take them with us. And he says, oh, he said, they would love to go, but their youngest one wasn't there. Someone else already got her. And I said, well, okay. So we took the 4-year-old or 5, I don't know what she was. We took her. And it was so much fun. She's such a doll anyway. So we took her. Now I'm going to put the sausage in here. So we took her down with us. And Bob and I got a root beer. And I asked her, I said, do you want a root beer? No. And she just kept looking at us real funny. And I said, what would you like? Just some pop. And I said, okay. So I got her some pop and we got something to eat, and she was real quiet, and she is not quiet. And I thought maybe she was getting sick or something. So I had a small gift shop downtown, and I said, you want to stop at the gifts? You want to stop at the store on the way back? And she goes, I don't care. And that really bothered me, because she's like, ugh, to go to the store, it's like, yes, yes, yes. So anyway, we all the way back to town, getting back home, she did not talk. If anything was said, I would say, and she would answer me. And I told Bob, I said, I think something's wrong with her. And he says, I do too. I asked her, I said, are you sick? No. I said, okay. So we got to the store and we went in. I unlocked the door and we went in, and I said, I got some new dolls in. You want to look at them? Yeah. Well, she looked at them. She didn't pick them up, and that's unusual. She didn't pick nothing up. And I said, are you sure you're okay? Yeah. So I gave her a bag, and I had, you know, these trays with candy in it that you get separately. And I said, well, I said, you want to get some candy? I guess. So I said, okay. So I gave her a bag, and she got some candy. And I said, I think you better get some for your sister too. She said, I know. And I know she was sick. I thought, I know she's sick, because she didn't get very much candy. And so she got her stuff, and I picked her up and set her up on the counter. And I said, honey, what's wrong with you? I said, you bother me because you don't act right. I said, you act like you don't feel good. You're not talking or anything, and you don't seem happy. Well, she, excuse me, and she informed me that I was going to hell. She said, Vera, I love you. And I said, well, honey, I love you too. She says, I know, but when we die, I want to go to heaven, and I want to be with you, though, but I can't be with you because you're going to go to hell. And I looked at Bob and I said, what? And she said, I want to be with you, but I'm going to go to heaven and you're going to go to hell. And I'm like, okay. I don't know if I want this conversation to go on, but her dad's our pastor, one of our pastors, and I kind of wanted to get it straightened out before we got home, because I wasn't sure what was going on. When a little 4-year-old looks right straight in your eye and says, you're going to hell, you want to figure it out. And so I said, honey, what makes you think I'm going to hell? She said, because you drink beer. And I said, because I drink beer. I don't drink beer. I drink margaritas. No, I don't drink beer, honey. Yes, you do. And now you're lying. And I said, no, I don't drink beer. You and Bob both drink beer, and I drink pop. And I said, oh, just now when we went to that restaurant, you mean? Yeah, you ordered beer. I said, no, honey, that was root beer. It was beer. And I said, honey, that's the name of pop. It's like Pepsi-Cola and Coca-Cola. And I'm trying to think of some other pop that's got 2 names to it. No, you drink beer. And you'll go to hell now. And I'm so sad because I love you and I want to be with you. And I can't because you're going to go to hell. And I set her down on the floor, and I sat down on the floor with her, and I tried to explain to her. I could not explain to her that root beer was pop. So she was sad when she went home. I kept trying to tell her, she just didn't believe me. So we got home and I said, Pastor, we got a problem. He says, what? I says, your daughter loves me, but she told me I was going to go to hell. She said, what? Yeah. And she was standing there and she says, Daddy, she's going to go to hell. He says, why? And she says, because she drank beer. He looked at me and he says, you drank beer with my daughter? I says, no. No, no, no. I told him, I said, I drink root beer. He said, oh. I said, yeah, can you get that explained to her? I tried to and it didn't work. He started laughing and he said, I'll take care of it. So I gave her a hug and we left, and I thought to myself, boy, I sure hope he gets that straightened out. So when I seen her the next time, she was okay. But it was kind of a joke at church for a while. The deacons all was saying, wanting to know if they could pray with me so I didn't go to hell, and I wasn't very happy with them. But, you know, little kids that age, can get you. You have to watch what you say. But she got it all figured out. So I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to attempt to put it in there for 20 minutes. And then I'll check my potatoes, because once the potatoes are soft, then it's done. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, oh, that smells so yummy. Looks yummy too. It took about 30 minutes to get that done. I'll tell you what, it smells so yummy. Oh my gosh. It really, really smells good. The potatoes are so good. Smell that hot pepper, that garlic, the beans, the potatoes, sausage. Oh. Doesn't that look yummy? I think it looks delicious. I guess if you had bought a can of beans, you wouldn't have all those little beans like I've got, but I like my home canned beans. Oh, boy, does that look good. That looks so good. Only thing it needs is eating. Have a roll and some butter. That's all we need. I'm trying to talk so it gets cool, because that is hot. Oh. That is so good. You're going to have to try this It's been a while since I've made it, but oh my goodness. I need a piece of that meat. Oh my. Oh, that is so good. That is delicious. You can taste these red peppers, that garlic. That really is good. Well, that's a nice meal to have ready to pop in the oven when you get home from work or from church, or you're outside working, you come in and throw that in the oven and there you go. Anyway, try it because you're going to love it, I'll tell you. You've got your green beans and your meat and your potatoes. What else do you want? Add a roll to it and you got it made. So I'll have all the ingredients and everything posted down below. If you have any questions, just let us know. So if you have any recipes you'd like for us to try, just send them to us. We'll be glad to try them. And that one there is a keeper. That one there you'll want to try, and I know you're going to love it. Let us know what you think about it. So anyway, that one there you're going to love. So let me know what you think, and let us know if you have anything you want us to try. And tell your neighbors and your friends about it because they're going to love it too. So anyway, try it. Let us know. We love you and we can't wait to hear from you. So thank you bunches for staying with us, and we'll be coming out with some new recipes real soon. Thank you bunches.